Hello. Sometimes you just need somebody to tell you what to do. Enough of this figuring it out on your own. I am going to give you the method that I use to learn my music quickly. Why is this important, you ask? Or maybe you didn't. Maybe you didn't stop long enough to think, why is this important? Here's why it's important. Because when you know, that builds trust in yourself. It builds confidence that you have done the work. And so you can learn to relax. You can learn to be with the anxiety that comes up, the questions. Let's call them questions, not anxiety. Anxiety is just a signal. It just says, hey, you need to pay attention here. That's great to pay attention to. Then you can answer the question when you pause and you listen. What is the question that's underneath this anxiety? Then you can answer the question with certainty that you know that you know. This feels really good when you do it on a regular basis because you are accumulating evidence that you are enough. So here's how I learn the music quickly. I'm going to give you the steps. There are 7, count them, 7 steps. You may repeat all of them. In fact, you will repeat them as you learn and memorize your music. So I'm going to go over the 7 steps, and we are going to combine learning styles so that your brain makes patterns more quickly and digs those grooves in your brain more deeply that will help you remember and internalize this process. And at the end, I will give you the TLDW. Too long, didn't watch. And I may turn that into something that you can download. So just look for that in the future. I haven't done it. All right, so here are the steps. And by the way, you don't need to know how to read music to do this. You do need to know how to read because you will be reading the lyrics. I asked my chorus one time, is there anybody who doesn't know how to read music? And I had one gentleman who said, oh, I can read music, just not the notes. I can read the lyrics. So that counts. You do need to be able to read the lyrics. And then when I say follow along, I mean actually use your finger. I'm left-handed, so that's what's coming up here. But if you're right-handed, you would use either hand, it doesn't matter, to follow along and touch the page, touch the piece of paper, or touch the screen if you're using a digital piece of equipment to read your music. You're going to trace the words, or you're going to trace the notes as they go up and down. Up in pitch means the note gets higher on the page, and lower means the note gets lower in pitch as it goes down. All right, so you're going to do that for steps 1 through 6. Follow along. Let's get to it. This is assuming that you have learning tracks. Forgot to say that. This is assuming you have learning tracks. And those learning tracks would be a full mix, meaning all parts equally balanced, not one part sticking out. That one part sticking out is called part predominant. So if you sing lead, if you sing the lead part, your part predominant would be probably mixed to be on, say, the left track. So you would pan your speakers or wear one earbud so you can hear your part on the left side, and everybody else would be singing on the right side. And then you can change the balance so that you can hear more of your part, about 70%, and you can change that over time. All right, let's get to this. Number 1, listen to the full mix 3 times. You're only going to listen. I know you're thinking already, what? I'm supposed to be singing. Yes, and you need to watch it first. Most of us are visual learners, so just watch. Listen to the full mix each time for something different. Don't sing, don't hum. The first time you listen to it, just going to listen to what the song sounds like. General overview, especially if you've never heard it before. Just get a gist. Time number 2, read the lyrics, read the poetry. What is the message? What is the song about? Where does it move you? Where do you notice that you'd like to bring your heart and soul? Where does this resonate with you? What are the parts that you don't have experience with? Maybe write those down. What does this mean? And then the third time, what does the melody or the melodic line sound like? Does it change parts? Does it go from the lead to the bass, back to the lead, up to the tenor? Who's got the final note? Is that a post by the lead, by the tenor, by the bass? Maybe there's an octave. What's going on there? Pay attention. Step number 2, hear your part predominant. about 70% if you can. If you can change the balance, that means put one earbud in or pan to the left, and you will follow along with this sheet music. Put your finger on your part, tenor, lead in the top, and baritone bass on the bottom, and get a really good idea for your part. Notice if there are any tricky spots. Notice if your ear is going a particular place and the music doesn't go that way, then notice that. Oh, that's not what I expected. It's good to know. Step number three, soft singing your part only. Do it on a D, 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 D. That helps you keep the jaw in place. You will start programming your jaw to stay relatively still without excess movement. D, D, D presents more articulation, so it'll be easier for you to begin to articulate the words. And D, D, D puts the sound in the front of your face, in that front resonator, which is where the ping and the ring is more easily accessible and easily hearable. Step number 4, mouth the words on a volume level 0. That means all the words in your part, all the word sounds, so the onsets, the target vowels, the diphthongs, the correct rhythms. You're going to be listening along, so you'll notice where you are a match and where you're not. Oh yeah, breathe in through the vowel. That's also a really good thing to do. The singable and plosive consonants, notice where those are. Resist the urge to sing. Don't even exhale. Just make your mouth do the movement. Step number 5 is soft singing. So at a very quiet volume, sing your notes, sing the words with your part learning track. Follow along with the sheet music. And make sure to sing gently so that the recording is louder than your voice. Do not try to sing louder than the recording. We'll get there. Step number 6 is quartet singing. So when you think you've got your part, you don't have to have it perfect yet. You're still in the learning process. But so far, you've only listened to this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. And then on the 8th time, you're going to switch your earbuds or pan the channels to the speaker side so your part is missing. Take your part completely out and then follow along with the sheet music and sing your notes and words as best you can against the other 3 parts. This is where you put the money where your mouth is. This is where you find out what you know and what you don't know. And it's okay if you don't know. That's part of the learning process. You can circle those places, you can make note of those, and then go back and slow down the track, go back to step 2, 3, 4, and learn what it is that you did not do correctly, and then fix it. That's how you learn, and that's how you change things, so that by the time you get to rehearsal, you will be familiar with the notes, the words, the melody, what other parts are doing around you, and you will be way ahead of the learning curve. Like I said, I do have a TLDW for this, and I will post that somewhere. Maybe by the time this drops, I will be able to put that link into the comments. But if you are interested in that short version, please put a note in the comment now. Let me know, or drop your email into my website at www.sallygalloway.com. Send me a note that says, hey, I want that TLDW for the how to learn music, and I will get that to you as soon as I can. I hope you're having a great day and enjoy the rest of whatever you are doing next.